The Fundy Footpath is a 62-kilometer trail through the rugged coastline of New Brunswick, one end beginning in the Fundy National Park and on the other end in the Fundy Park Trailway. My friend Mark and I decided we wanted to run the entire trail, and because we were doing this in April, we had an additional 10-ish kilometers on either end to get back to our vehicles, which in total, our run was 82 kilometers. We knew that after Sealy Cove, there is a washed out section on the trail, and it would be unsafe to attempt during the night, so we made the decision to head to the road, which gave us a grueling 20 kilometers on the Fundy Park Trailway. Currently 5 in the morning. I'm in New Brunswick. We're about to run the entire Fundy Footpath today, and some extra because the gates on either side are closed. Just arrived at the West Kiosk near St. Martin's. Dropping a vehicle off and onto the other side. We just arrived at the visitor center at the Fundy National Park, and this is where we're going to leave our second vehicle and run the coastal trail that direction behind me to Point Wolf campsite. It's where the Fundy Footpath actually starts. We just can't get there right now because the gate's closed.
Yeah, I'm bringing like a merino wool top, and then I've got, thank God I have a 12 liter.
We'll have to compare.
Yeah.
I don't know, I want to say that's like 12, 15.
Yeah.
I don't know, about the same maybe?
Yeah, that feels pretty close. You've got water in yours though.
Oh, you don't have water in there?
Not yet.
And we're off, here we go. It's about 10 to 12k to the start.
I feel like Point Wolf, yeah. Yeah, these are all pillars from like buildings, foundation pieces all over. It's kind of cool because there's chunks along the coast that used to be like little communities. So you can find little remnants of the buildings.
What a day.
Some kind of beautiful.
That was neat. Point Wolf River.
Not a bad spot.
Crossing something like that later.
Yeah, it'll look like that.
We just reached the Point Wolf parking lot, officially starting the Fundy Footpath. So it took us 2 hours to get here.
So to the right is the circuit.
Oh.
We'll take Copper Mine Goose River.
Alright, send it. Hasty Brook. Gonna get some water down here. Just reached the end of the national park, and that trail was great. Our feet are still dry, but we might have to get them wet now to cross this river. That's funny, yeah, this does not feel like a trail.
Nope.
It looks like one up until right here.
Yeah. They disappear on you real quick.
Oh yeah, this is definitely steep.
This one's not even like too bad. It's got a good intro.
We've lost the trail. It's not.
It's happened to me before. And I just cruising.
There's little white square painted marks on trees, so they're not the easiest to spot. So bring a map. You guys see one over there?
Yeah.
To your right.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the trail right where those trees go.
Right in front of you, like left a bit. Unless that's just sunlight.
Looks like sunlight. Let's see. It says it's like
Back on track.
yeah, that's a campsite right there too.
Oh, this would be sick to come camp at.
Cove's got a nice little campsite.
Is there more like this one?
Oh yeah.
You should message Jamie.
Gonna need a beer soon.
Tell him we'd love a beer right now.
Yeah. Fuck, you start cruising.
Alright, we just made it to the big crossing. Timed it really well. 1 hour before low tide.
Not much of a crossing today.
That wasn't too bad at all.
I'll have to send Caitlin a picture of this.
Nice.
That looks too much fun over there.
So we are close to 7 hours.
Math. Want to see the times?
Well, we've been going close to 7 hours, 31 kilometers in. So not even halfway yet.
No. Oh, we're 2/3 of the way up.
We were just down there.
Now we're up here.
Any magic in there?
That's the opener.
Oh wow. I was not expecting that.
No.
I'll take some Welchers.
Might as well. You want some coffee? You want some?
Nope. That's amazing. There's some beer in here and it's cold. Little duck.
I like that
Let's
duck.
put that on the next Jeep you see.
Oh yeah.
Want a Coke?
I'm fine, thank you. My diet.
Definitely getting wet here.
Yeah, no way around this one.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, it's quite nice actually. But realizing we're gonna be getting out of here in the dark. There's a nice little waterfall over there. What did you call it?
Telegraph Brook.
Tall grass?
Telegraph. Yeah.
That was a nice little visit. And back up we go. 10 hours, 40K. This is no joke.
I don't know if it's possible, but
I don't think so. It's not looking good.
yeah. That way looks a little sketchy. Maybe. Give a shit. Well, fuck that.
Damn. I really want to get my feet wet again. Oh well. Bugger. Well, Mark tells me we have another 2 big hills to go, and then we're gonna try to get to the road because it's gonna be quite dark, and apparently near the end of the trail is quite washed out. Oh. Holy smokes. Very nice. 48 kilometers in 12 hours in, and it's basically dark now. We're having a good old adventure today. Awesome rock bridge. You can barely see. Whoop-a.
Watch your footing.
Yep. It's getting silly out here. Just crossed this river. A little scary. Now it's Mark's turn. Oh yeah. This is what we're climbing right now. This is very steep. Oh buddy. 56 kilometers in and at 15 and a half hours, so we're still gonna be doing this for a few more hours. We made it to the road, and now we have 18 kilometers to go. So we just hit 17 hours. We're at 61K, and we think about 18 on the road. All right, now to get out of here. This has been a trip. It's been a journey, it's been an adventure. There's the car, we did it. We fucking did it. Awesome.
Good time. It's only what? 5?
5 in the morning.
5 in the morning.
Happy to be here.
Yes, sir.
That was the Fundy Footpath. Took us 20 hours and 30 minutes to do. Finished at 5:30 in the morning. I didn't get home until about 8:30. Had to drive Mark back to his car and then drive all the way to Hampton. So it was over 24 hours of being awake. So I was pretty tired by the end of it. You know, it was actually 20 kilometers on the road at the end there. And you're just kind of on autopilot in the dark, can't see anything, and you start to kind of like head bob a little bit. And yeah, it was an adventure. We estimated 16 hours to do the whole thing, but you know, when you add up all those little breaks, and we kind of dilly-dallied in the start, taking photos and stopping at all the viewpoints. But overall, like, the trail was really nice. We kind of expected it to be a bit muddy, but it just wasn't. I was comparing it to Cape Chinagdo, there wasn't any mud. And I think the only thing to note about the trail is just it needs to be marked better. We ended up getting off course quite a lot, just because we were the first people. I mean, one of the very few who have been on at this start of this season, so there's not really much of a footpath to follow at the moment. In hindsight, I think we should have started a little bit earlier, started off in the dark, but it's hard to time with the tides. We would have been crossing at a higher tide, so not sure what that would have looked like, because once it gets dark near the end there, it's really hard to be fast. Like you're basically fast hiking. You can't really run because you can't see where you're going. In terms of like food and hydration, I felt pretty well on top of that. I had 12 Cliff Bars. I ate 11 of them, and I had 3 chocolate bars, 2 large bags of candy, and I had 6 gels, but I think I had 3 of the gels because they just taste absolutely terrible. But I think by the end of it on the road, it's just like wasn't enough. I needed something else. Like I was craving like cheese and like pepperoni, something like that. Maybe I should have brought a sandwich or something. Would have helped, because I was really hungry by the end of it. And then body wise, by the end, as soon as we hit the road, my right foot just started to heat right up and I developed a blister. So we slowed right down. It was 20 kilometers at the end there that was just in the dark, struggling to stay awake. I think that comes down to being a sock issue, trying to figure out the right socks, because I really like Smart Wool, but they don't last as long as Darn Tough, and Darn Tough have a good lifetime warranty. So I think you gotta figure out some more affordable socks that last longer. Must have kicked a big rock or a root or something, because my big toe, I had to get Skylar to put a needle through the nail and get some fluid out of there. But that's the most satisfying feeling, to get that. It was like instant relief once we got the liquid out of there. And so it's a few days later. I just did a 10K and I'm feeling great. Thanks for watching. Hope you get out and try the Fundy Footpath.